So what up, what up, what up? It's your boy GRAJSM. Man, I ain't do that in a while. But I wanted to come at you guys real quick. Every morning, you know, I come in the kitchen, I try to get my meals ready for the day. I started realizing when I juice all day, I'm hungry, I'm grumpy, and it's just not comfortable. So what I want to try to do is to juice most of the day and then, you know, have a solid meal for the rest of the day, and maybe even one cooked meal. Now, listen, there's this guy that I follow on YouTube who got me into juicing. His name is John Rose. So John Rose got me into juicing. And the reason how I got into juicing was I started following Fully Raw Christina, and she does all raw foods, and she talks about how, you know, healthy she feels and things like that. So I said, well, I had posted on her page, I said, well, who, you know, got you, you know, or I should say, who do you recommend for more raw, you know, diets? And someone else had commented saying, you know, she became raw from this guy named John Rose. So I was like, all right, let me go check out this John Rose. Now listen, he's a completely, like, he's fanatical. He is so passionate about, you know, being a raw vegan. He's been raw vegan for 26 years. He's 62 years old. He's ripped. You know, he's still extremely active. You know, so I'm watching his videos, and he talks about juicing. He says, go on a solid food vacation. And listen, me imitating his voice is not trying to make fun of him, but it adds to the effect, because when you hear his voice, you're just like, this guy's weird. He's not weird, he's fanatical. He's so passionate about it. And by fanatical, I mean a fan, not like some crazy person. But you gotta juice, you're gonna kill your biophotons. Come on, can't you see? So I'm like, yo, man, like, what's a biophoton? And how do I not know about this? And it's the enzymes in raw foods. So when you're eating your raw veggies, you're, you know, adding these biophotons, as he calls them. And I believe that he got the phrase from someone else. But you're adding these things to your body, and it's helping your body, you know, either cleanse or become more healthy. He says that it helps release our sixth sense. And that's what got me. Because I was like, sixth sense? That's the third eye. Or as Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters, diving deep once again, can I get a hello? But that's my boy. I love watching his channel. You know, when I looked into, you know, the pineal gland and the third eye, listen, long story. But to keep things short, the third eye is what really got me. And eating raw foods is going to help to open up your third eye. It is going to help to clear your mind. It is going to help to change the way you think. A friend of mine asked me, you know, my way of thinking, have I changed? Have I grown? Have I seen anything, you know, any of these miraculous, you know, things that are supposed to happen? And at first I told him no. I was like, no, listen, I'm still just as goofy. I'm still just as, you know, passionate about the things that I like. But now I realize I have to take a different approach. And I want to eventually go fully raw. And John Rose's theory on the solid food vacation or juicing, you know, if you can go the distance, if you can go, you know, you start juicing at, you know, point A, and then you continue to juice for, let's say, 90 days. And he did this for 90. I'm just trying to make it through a full week. But let's just say I juiced for 2 days once, and I lost some weight, but I was hungry. I was a little grumpy. But there's like after day 3 or 4, or maybe even 5, whatever it is, they say that all goes away. That little short period of time, and then you continue juicing, you know, for the rest of the time. That little short discomfort, once you pass that, you get into this like euphoric, you know, nirvanic state. So I was like, yo, man, I gotta try that. So I feel like in order to get there, I gotta take steps. I gotta juice for a little bit, and then start to, you know, go more raw. Stop with the processed stuff. Listen, beyond anything, I gotta stop with the processed stuff. Cooking the food is one thing, but like Doritos sweet chili, vegan. Oreos, vegan. What else do I eat? The Mystique barbecue kettle chips, vegan. Wawa soft pretzels. If you don't know about Wawa, you're not from the East Coast, listen, Dunkin' Donuts, you're getting bumped out. 7-Eleven, you're getting bumped out. If you got money you putting in the stock, you better buy some Wawa stock. And if you can't buy Wawa stock because you don't work there, you better get a summer job there and get some Wawa stock. Put your whole check in the Wawa stock. They started off, in like the PA area. They kind of went to New York. They went to New Jersey, I guess, whatever. And then they started going south. They've opened up in Florida. Wawa will be the next big thing. Sorry, Samsung, but Wawas don't blow up. But still, you look at it and you're like, man, all these like processed things that are still vegan. Ben & Jerry's ice cream, they got vegan options. But y'all know what this is. Listen, if you know what it is, you know what it is. And you know that it makes ice cream. But my thing is, we spend so much like time thinking about it's so hard to do. Not realizing that if we just go the distance with something more extreme, that this is the point that I'm trying to make. John Rose's point is that if you go the distance with juicing, going raw vegan is easy, and I started thinking about it. When we first went vegan, we didn't know what to eat, so we ate straight veggies and fruits, and that's probably how we should have did it. Then we found out there was some vegan junk food, there was some vegan cakes and stuff. There was a whole bunch of other stuff that we could have had that was accidentally vegan, and it made it so much easier. But my point is, just do it. Don't let your dreams pass you by. Do it. Do it. Seriously, vegan is so easy, man. It is so easy. All you gotta do is not eat animals. like how? Why does it have to be said? Just don't eat animals. Like how? I mean, once you start going vegan, get you some of this nutritional yeast. Let me open this up. All right, it's like a powdery. You see how it's like kind of flaky? Look, can you smell it? Smell it? No, okay, so you can't smell it. It has this like almost a cheese smell. So what I do is I take these little bad boys and I stab them, stab them. So if you're a vicious person, you need that savagery. Stab them bad boys. Throw them in the microwave. All right, processed stuff. I'm sorry. Cooking your food. Sorry. Biophotons. Sorry. Stab them up. When they come out. I'm sorry. I keep saying stab. I just like stab. Stab. But when they come out of the microwave, you mash them up with a fork, right? And then you throw some, boom, boom, some Earth Balance butter. It has to be the red kind. The yellow one does not work well with it, at least in my opinion. If you want to try this and you want to be addicted and hooked and you just need something, some kind of vegan snack, potatoes, vegan butter, no high fructose corn syrup, ketchup. Not a sponsor. They should be, but not a sponsor. That, when I first started going vegan, was my go-to meal. I'd be hungry, boom. Alright, so I'm done with that. Done rambling on. Like I said, do what you gotta do, because it's just that simple. By the way, T-Walk the Hawk, Mr. 20-inch arms, is going vegan, baby. Woo! He's one of my favorite YouTubers. I love watching his videos. He's so motivational, so inspirational. He got sponsored by the 5% Nutrition, and I was thinking to myself, I said, damn, yo, I should try to get sponsored by 5% Nutrition. I could be the first vegan athlete. He beat me to it. So, I need to go ahead and make these gains so that I can go ahead and get, you know, some type of recognition in the fitness world. Whether it just be 1,000 followers on Instagram, whether it be 1,000 followers on YouTube, whatever it is, I need to get recognized. I need to keep on making these gains. We getting there, boy. We getting. Hey, you know what? Another video. With that being said, I'm out of here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please comment down below. Let's get a conversation going. Let's get to know each other, because I'm all alone out here, man. I'm making these videos and y'all just, you know, some of y'all watching. It's like 10, 15 viewers. Comment, share, like, subscribe, give feedback, something. You know, let me know y'all watching.